Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you're watching this. Hi, my name is Carla and I run Charlie's Bookstore, a website where you can get books and educational tools and other fun stuff like backpacks, towels, cards, and so much more. Before we begin, welcome and remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't like my video, just unlike it twice to let me know. Today we're not doing anything educational. We're going to be focusing on my very first unboxing, and if you saw the title, I accidentally bought 32 pounds of beads. Yeah, 32 pounds of Mardi Gras beads. So let me tell you a little bit about how that happened. So that happened because I was looking through different piles of Goodwill stuff that I could buy online. I've been wanting to do one of these videos for a while, and what ended up happening was that I got called from the room next door right as I was looking at a bag of pearls that I really liked. So I went to help, and then when I came back I just pressed bid without paying attention, and I immediately got a pop-up that said, "Congratulations, you're the highest bidder on 32 pounds of Mardi Gras beads." And I double checked, and yes, indeed, I had bid on the wrong item. I wasn't very worried. I thought I have bid on plenty of things and I've never won anything because I have a set of rules. I don't bid over a certain price and things like that. But days passed and I won the lot. So here we are, going through 32 pounds of Mardi Gras beads. However, to make myself feel better, I started thinking to myself that, well, Mardi Gras beads don't weigh very much. So either this box was going to be absolutely huge, or there were going to be other things in there that were not Mardi Gras beads. So that's what I'm hoping we'll find today. Let's go through it together and find out. What do you think? I would love to put the box here like most people do when they do an unboxing of this type, but it's impossible. The box, first of all, is 32 pounds, so it's really heavy to pick up. And secondly, it doesn't actually fit in this space between my desk and the camera. So I'm very sorry about that. It is a very big box. It's actually a foot by a foot by a foot, so it's a perfect cube. And I have already opened it, but I have not, so I have ripped open the tape, but I have not looked inside. So I figured what we should do is, I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can grab one piece at a time and go through it, and if not, then I'm going to, I don't know, grab a bunch and then we'll go from there. I don't know. Oh, okay, so first impressions, there's definitely stuff that is not Mardi Gras beads in here. But we're going to start with something that I'm sure you've all seen before. So let's start with this. So these are actually the same as Mardi Gras beads, right? And they're plastic and they don't weigh anything. But this is for St. Patrick's Day. This is, let me see, this is Jeebus. This is about 2 3/4 inches. It does have a button. The light is not working. These things can't really be reopened. They're sold at the dollar store, and in theory you should be able to change the battery, but they are, I don't know if you can tell, they are welded. They're just, well, welded. I mean, it's plastic, it's just melted. So you can't really open them back up. So what can we say about that? There you go. Piece number 1 done. So what's gonna happen is, you know what, I should have made myself tea before doing this. But what's gonna happen is, I think some of this stuff is gonna get donated, and other stuff I think I might put on eBay, or we shall see. So these are definitely Mardi Gras beads, and they are 3 different shades. And these are actually selling pretty well online. You'd be shocked. I certainly was when I looked them up, because I knew that I was getting 32 pounds and I figured, let me at least make my money back. So there you go. I don't think anybody would wear these seriously, but they're great for dress up if you have children, and they're great for really nothing else. You shouldn't be crafting with this. It's very inexpensive. Actually, let's say it correctly. It's cheap. It's cheap. It is. So they sell them at the dollar store. A pack of 5 for $1. And I think, and on eBay there's something like, they're sold by the dozen. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. If these all end up being Mardi Gras beads, they're all going to be sold by the dozen. So these are pretty. Useless, but pretty. Okay, so Mardi Gras beads are gonna go here. Everything else is gonna go here. Let's see what happens. If you're wondering what this non-straight line is, I just decided to mark with nail tape where the camera was roughly ending. Obviously there's space beyond it, but I decided to mark it there. And I mean, I wasn't, you know, too serious about it. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that noise. So these ones are different. These ones are also Mardi Gras beads. But they're much bigger. So let's compare. Let's see. See? They're much bigger and they're very pretty purple. Very pretty. And they shine in the light also. Okay. We're not gonna say too much about Mardi Gras beads, but I see that there's other stuff in here as well. Wow, look at this one. Okay, so this is like the other green ones we saw, but it's much longer. I mean, let me see. This is 10 inches right here, and this is another 10 inches, and let's call that about an inch. Yeah, so this is 21 inches roughly. You know, I wasn't gonna use this at all, and then I noticed that it had the numbers, and I figured, you know, it's better than to have a random ruler here that then I have to put away, and I don't know where my rulers are. I'm sure they're from all the stuff from when I went to school, but that was a long time ago. So these are other purple ones, but the little ones. Not much to say on that. Wow, this is just 32 pounds. That's a lot. Okay, so, oh, okay. This is interesting. Let's look at this. Let's see. It's a little bit stuck. Let's see if I can get a hold of it. Okay. Okay. So these pearls, which are, I mean, they're plastic, are about 1/2 inch. So they're big. Let me see, and there's white and black and orange and these little crabs. Well, not so little crabs. Right? Would you wear this? Maybe something like this would sell. I have no idea. I've never been to Mardi Gras. I'm not even sure what Mardi Gras celebrates. I know that probably sounds like I'm very dumb, but I just don't. This is not my culture, and I just don't know. So the crabs are quite large. Let me see. They're a little bit over, so they're about 3 inches and 1/4. And they have, look, they have a little baby crab on top. They're actually kind of cute. And it says BBD. I don't know what that means. I'm sure I could look it up, but I highly doubt that I will, to be completely honest. Yeah, they all say the same thing. These, I don't know, this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool for Halloween too, but it has the crabs. What does... Well, I don't know. Maybe you can wear it for Halloween to let people know that to stay away from you because you have crabs. Okay, that wasn't funny. I'm sorry, I apologize. So let's put this one away. That was something, wasn't it? So just to not keep you waiting while I grab stuff, I think what I'm gonna do is just grab a bunch, put it on the table, and then we'll go through it together one by one. What do you think about that? Is that better? I think that might be better. So I'm just trying to, there you go. Okay, so here's a bunch of stuff. So let's, oh, wow. This is pretty. I don't have a magnet, so I can't really tell you if it's magnetic or not. I'm pretty sure this is a bracelet. Let me see. Yeah, this is a bracelet. It's heavy. It's very heavy. Okay, let's see. It doesn't have any maker's marks. I think it's just metal, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously gold and silver are also metals, but I don't think this is anything, I don't think this is anything expensive. I just think it's very cool though. It's heavy. Okay. We're gonna put this aside, because we're gonna try to sell that. Okay, let's look at these. I love these. So these are also, I guess, technically Mardi Gras cubes. They are dice, and they're very good. They have the little, wow, they have the little dots and everything, which I think is above and beyond for something that you will probably only use once and then throw out. But these are cool. These are different. I like them. They're kind of gold, but they have a bit of a silver tone under them. So this is cool. Those are special. Let's see. Oh, tangles, tangles, tangles. So this one is broken and tangled, which is probably how we got broken to begin with. Let me see. Well, okay. Hello, Mr. Dolphin. We're trying to get the stars. So this one is broken. I don't intend on fixing anything I found in this box unless it's real jewelry. So I don't know. What do you think? Should I throw this out? Should I make a little lot of like random beads? Let me see. Do they have holes or are they threaded? Yeah, they're threaded through. So I mean, people could use these as beads. We'll see. I'm gonna put this aside because it's broken. Yeah, and I don't want to end up by mistake putting it with the stuff that isn't broken. So let's get rid of all of these, right? Because we've already seen them. These are pretty cool, even though they're Mardi Gras beads. I don't know if you can tell. Let me see if by moving them you can. Can you tell? They're multifaceted. They look like tiny disco balls. That's what those are called, disco balls. Okay. This is a lot easier to do with jewelry that has clasps because you just undo the clasp, and that really helps. That really, really helps. I'm one of those weird people who enjoy, well, this is interesting, who enjoy organizing things and getting rid of tangles in jewelry. I quite enjoy doing things like that. I think it's just doing something mindless when you're working all day on stuff that requires your brain. Okay, so I know you probably want to look at some of the prettier stuff, huh? But I think we should clear the desk of all the Mardi Gras beads that we can't really say much about and go from there. Now, I'm not a professional, you know, jewelry person, or I'm gonna leave links to people who go through stuff like this much better than I do because they do it for a living, and those are the people who inspired me to do it because I was watching them thinking that just looks very relaxing, to be completely honest. And so they inspired me to do this. They do it well. Well, this is my first video. Maybe I will do it well at some point. So this looks like, yeah, somebody just, This one is broken too, even though these beads are a little bit bigger, which makes it, I guess, interesting in comparison to the other ones. But it's broken, so it's going with the broken stars. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So, oh, these are cool. I don't know, what do they say? Okay, so they have letters, and it says, I believe it says Mardi Gras. Mardi. Yeah, it says Mardi Gras. Very cool. So these are not actually completely circular because they're flattened where the letter is. Almost like with heat, they just like stamped it. Very cool. Very, very cool. I don't know. Is it very, very cool? Look. How many ways can you describe Mardi Gras beads, right? I guess we'll find out because we have 32 pounds of it. Although, like I said, other people might do a much better job of it than I will. But I don't know, it looked relaxing and it looked fun. And after all the stress of graduation, which let me tell you, graduation via Zoom, not a lot of fun. I don't know, it's sad, you know, you're used to, when the year is over, you hug the children, you hug the parents, everyone cries, it's wonderful. But this year it was just different. And different isn't always bad, but in this case it was it wasn't my favorite year for graduations, let's just say that. It's very stressful, there was a lot to plan, so. These are like the gold dice that we saw, but in purple. So maybe if I find more, maybe I'll do a little lot of dice Mardi Gras beads. I don't know if anyone would buy them, but no shame in trying. And we have these. These are not really Mardi Gras beads, though I'm sure they were worn at Mardi Gras because they're the same cheap plastic, really. But these are really cool. They're like elongated yin-yang symbols is what they look like to me. Please don't yell at me if I'm wrong. This is the first time I'm doing this. I will be wrong. I make mistakes. So this is also a very long, let's see, let's move stuff. So this is 11 plus 11, 22. So about 22.5 inches. This one's pretty cool. I don't know. I think this one's pretty cool. And it is knotted in between beads, which is unlikely really for things this inexpensive. Usually they're not knotted in the middle in between. So this is cool. I don't know. We're exploring together here. I just want to get rid of all this cheap plastic before we get into this stuff that I'm sure you want to look at as much as I do. Because I really do want to look at it. These, oh, these are interesting. So these are little beers. This is beer. And it's silver. And it reminds me that I really want to drink some tea right now. I don't know. I never said I made sense. And these are the, what is that called? That's called a, I don't remember what that's called. Cinta, my goodness. Well, you know, this could represent like breast cancer or HIV or really any type of cancer or HIV. And it's usually different colors to represent different types of cancer. What are they called? Help me. I don't. Words escape me. Words escape me. Okay. What should we look at first? What should we look at first? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Let's look at pearls. So it has a broken clasp. And these are fairly inexpensive. They're very plasticky, very light. So, I'm okay. Yeah. So really, it's not really broken. It's just, it opened. I don't know if you can tell. We're gonna see how much we can zoom on the computer later. We're gonna find out together. But this is just broken right here. This little ring. It's not really broken, it's separated. So all I have to do is separate it a little more to thread it through this jump ring and then close it, and then we will have it perfectly good. Oh, I see, it's broken here as well. So it needs a jump ring. So this needs to be attached to this jump ring, and then it needs another jump ring here. Those are not difficult things to do. Do I need to keep pearls that are this cheap though. I mean, I have pearls, but do I ever have enough pearls? We'll see. We'll see. This box was not really for keeping. I was intending on giving it all back. I just really wanted to make a video like this. So we shall see. We're gonna put pearls aside. We're gonna put pearls aside. There you go. I want to look at this. I want to look at this. Oh, I believe this is broken. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's look at it. Let's look at it anyway. So this goes, let me see, this goes like this. Yeah, that's, I guess in theory that's an adjustable chain. Let me see. Wait, what are you attaching this to though? This seems overly complicated. What are you attaching this to? This is it missing? No, it's not missing anything because it's flat there. Okay, so I was saying, who knew I was so multi-talented? And then the camera died. I'm not sure why it died, because it has 85% battery. So I don't know. We'll, you know, we're exploring. We're finding out how to do this whole videoing of fun things together. Because, you know, you and I both know that this is going to end up being educational at some point. Not this video, but other videos, and I just want to do something that's fun and a little sort of mindless. So this is actually very pretty. Okay, let's see. There you go. So this is how this goes. It has this little, not so little, multifaceted beads, and it has the circular beads that have little almost golden flowers holding them on the bottom. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? And then some of these are see-through and sort of semi-transparent, and some of them are not. They're all very pretty. I like it actually. I would never wear something like this. I'm not a very flashy person, but it's very pretty. And I still have absolutely no clue how to close this. It might be missing a piece somewhere, although I don't think it is, so I don't know. I don't know. Put this aside. Okay. More pearls. Also, plasticky, cheap, really white Mardi Gras beads. That's really what this is. Should I put it with the pearls or with the Mardi Gras beads? I don't know. I think this should go with the Mardi Gras beads because it is very, I mean, it's just, yeah. It's not even good plastic. Okay, let's look at these dolphins because they're so large. They're just taking up my whole desk. Let's look at them. And I can't believe, but we're already heading toward the 30-minute mark. So I was thinking to make a 45-minute video, and then I realized 32 pounds of jewelry. The box is still basically intact. So what do you think? What should we do? Should we do like a 45-minute video and then just do multiples? I think that's what we're gonna do. That seems, yeah, that seems like the right thing to do. So let's look at this. These beads are not quite half an inch. These are like, no, yeah, they're half an inch. Okay, so they're half an inch, and it has, I don't know, these are just fancy Mardi Gras beads is what they are. They're very fancy. Do you think one broke and that's why it has that space? Interesting. They are plastic. Oh no, I just realized this dolphin is broken right here. Oh no. But maybe somebody can love it anyway. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out together when I put them on eBay. Or maybe I could make it a lot of plastic beads or something like that. That could be fun. It doesn't weigh anything. It's just amazing to me how little this weighs, even though it's quite large. I wish I could, oh, never mind. When you pick up the whole thing, it does have a weight to it. I mean, a nothing weight, but a weight. This is creepy. They have little yellow eyes. Oh my goodness, and they're pink on the underside as well. This is This is a lot of weird detail for a Mardi Gras bead necklace. Let's put it aside. These peaches are creeping me out. Okay. This is actually kind of pretty. Even though it's plastic, these little multifaceted beads are just, I don't know, they remind me of my grandma for some reason. She wore pearls and gold. Why did I say wore? Jeez, she's alive. She wears pearls and gold. But I don't know, this reminded me of her. Maybe because she made stuff with these kinds of beads. Maybe one day I'll show you the clown she made me. It's very cool. But I know not a lot of people like clowns, but I don't know, I kind of like this. I'm gonna set it aside. Maybe somebody can give it love. You never know. You never know. I realize that I keep like putting my arms, and then you can see how fat my arms are, and so we're gonna try to stop doing that now. Okay. Okay. So my camera keeps dying. So I'm gonna take that as a sign. We're gonna do just these two things, and then I'm gonna get to editing this video, and then we'll do more if this video doesn't turn out absolutely horrible. We have 32 more pounds of jewelry to go through. But very quickly, before my camera dies again, this doesn't have a clasp at all. I quite like it. I think it's a very interesting sort of amber color, and it has these yellow multifaceted beads in between. And I think it's very pretty. I don't know what it is about it, but I really like it. And I think putting something like this under the collar of maybe just a plain white shirt or something like that, so that you only see a piece of it underneath the collar, that could be very, very pretty, even though it's plastic beads. Yeah, I really like this. I really, really like this. So, there you go. And lastly, before everything dies all over again, this actually is very much like the other pearls we found, but they're a little bit more ivory instead of bright white. And the clasp is not broken. Let me see. It's a little circular clasp that it doesn't... Is it stuck? No, it's not stuck. It's just my nail. Okay, so it is working. And it's very pretty. And it's, you know, just a little strand of pearls that can go with everything and anything. I think everyone needs a strand of pearls in their wardrobe. And I need very many strands of pearls in my wardrobe. So I think we're gonna finish this up now because I'm scared that my camera will die yet again. I don't know what's wrong with it, but who knows? Hey, maybe we'll do more videos like this. Let me know if you like them. Let me know if you don't. Let me know if I was wrong about anything. I want to learn. And let me know what it is you want to see from me as far as educational content, fun content, going through jewelry content, things like that. Would you buy any of these? Let me know. Contact me about it. Would you? I will send them to you. Okay, on that note, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to press the like button if you liked it. And if you didn't like it, press the unlike button twice. Remember to subscribe and follow and share and, you know, all those wonderful things that people are supposed to tell you to do on their YouTube channels. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.